Ènìyàn kan Ọlọ́run ni. Kíní tó bá yà ti di kíní á ṣáà máa wá dag. Ollie, you are welcome. Power tap. 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 Tapute. Power tap. Tapute. Power tap. Tapute. Power tap. Power tap. Tapute. Aláwo kọ́ Ọlọ́run ni. Ènìyàn kọ́ Ọlọ́run ni. Ènìyàn kọ́ Ọlọ́run ni. Sister Mọ́délé ẹ káàsán o. 2026_CS. Wow. Lady K, you are all welcome. Edith, my sister, long time. How are you? How have you been? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I greet you according to your time. Let's power tap. I'm starting in few minutes. Just 1 more minute and I will start. Let's power tap. How are you all doing? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? What is stopping you? Today is Wednesday Wisdom. Your age does not cancel your potential. Don't come and tell me you are too old, you are too young, you don't have anything to give. You have something to give. Your age is not an embarrassment. Your age doesn't matter. Where you are in life doesn't matter. That is your starting point. Okay? That is your starting point. All what I want you to do is to focus on whatever you are doing, on your success. And let me tell you, let me blow your mind. Hadabosh. Nobody knows when. No. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to know about that. Nobody wants to hear, oh, I'm going to die. Nobody. But it will come knocking one day. And when it comes, that is the end. You can't do nothing again. So what is stopping you? Why are you afraid? Why can't you put that step forward regardless? I see this Russian man. In fact, he is one of my inspiration. This guy, he has no hand. Both hands, oh, nothing there. The legs, his feet, just like Kukute, like this. This guy will mount on podium and delivering messages all over the world. And it will blow your mind that he is married with children. He did not allow his disability to be a disadvantage on his calling or purpose. He did not look and say, oh, it's deformed. How can I present myself in front of thousands of people who are able? He is able, abundantly able to deliver and to bless. He is able, abundantly able to deliver those who trust in him, because he trusted in God and he trusted in himself. Thank you, my love. Thank you. And God made him to be able, regardless of his disability. Yeah, I've seen people at the age of 71, they're just starting. I'm 71 plus. If you came to know, or if you care to know, I'm over 71. I'm over 71, close to 72. But I don't look at my age. Put me in a room with a guy or someone with 30, I will blow your mind with the knowledge I have in this brain. I will blow your mind. Bring any topic around me. Except politics, so I don't do politics. But bring any subject around me and put me in a room with someone who is 30. I will tell you that what you know you have not gone far in life. Ìyẹn ni Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ pé ọmọdé ò lè ní aṣọ kó ní àkísà bí àgbà. What that means is that the knowledge, the wisdom of an elderly person, no matter how young you are, you cannot, have that kind of wisdom of a person of 70 years, 80 years, 60 years, 50 years. Why? Because you have not traveled the journey yet. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Opeolu, right? And so our topic for this lovely afternoon, you can see the theme is your age does not cancel your potential. Your age doesn't matter. I couldn't care less even if you are using a walking stick to walk. It doesn't matter. I couldn't care less if it's only 2 teeth left in your mouth. I don't care. I couldn't care less even if your hand is shaking, but you are able to talk and walk. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Social media is the biggest opportunity in human race. Social media, even though sometimes what it does is affecting a lot of people negatively, and also it's affecting millions of people positively. So it's the way you choose to use social media. If you decided to make it work for you, it will work for you. And I'm happy to be around this time. Why? Because during my own time, I'm a boomer. We don't have all this, what do you call it, social media. Anything you want to do is analog. You want to send letter. I remember when I first had pen pal. My pen pal, I don't even know whether she was a Black American or white American. All I know that she lives in America, and we connected through a magazine called Kaleidoscope. I love books. I didn't know that I have that interest in books. I used to buy that magazine, Kaleidoscope. I'll buy and buy. It comes once in a month. And you find, like, if you want to connect with people anywhere in the world. So she contacted me. She saw my name and she contacted me, my phone number, and she started calling and she said, "Oh, I like you. What part of Africa? Tell me more about Africa." And we started, that is what they call pen friend. You will write a letter to them and they also will write letter back to you. When I write letter to America, it will take 3 months. In fact, sometimes 4 months before my letter reach America. And when she's responding to me, it will take another 4 months. So in a year, it's like we are writing just 1 letter or 2 letters to each other. And we will talk about, our experience, how Nigeria, is, because I'm a Nigerian. So I will tell her about what is happening in Nigeria. And she also will tell me more about America. So I was in the mood and say, oh, it means that you are unstoppable. Remember, 4 months, 3 months before a letter can reach you. And yet you will write. That time we were using this blue letter envelope. That same letter is what you will write. You with that letter envelope. It's like envelope. When you finish writing, you seal it in 3 places. You seal it and then you send it off because it's already paid envelope and letter. You write whatever you want to write and send it. But this time around, you just have your phone in your hand. And you can reach hundreds and thousands of countries without no limitation. Information is there. Information is there. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for your comments. Information is there for everyone that is ready to learn. You are open to learning. So don't tell me you don't have anything to do. It's because perhaps you are lazy, or you don't know how to do it, or you're doing it and you are not doing it seamlessly. You are not doing it seamlessly. I come out every day. I made up my mind this year that I'll be showing up every day. I used to show up 3 times in a week before. And I said, hey, I can do better. I can do more. And when I became visible. My YouTube that was, just barely nothing, started growing. People started to know me. They start connecting. They start subscribing. And I thank God that I made that decision. And you too can do the same thing. Your age does not cancel your potential. Do something while you can. This life is not forever. Oh. Your life is not forever. Don't say, oh, I'm young, I'm 20, I'm 14, I'm 16. Death doesn't come with age. It doesn't come by age. Death can take anybody. It can leave a 120 years old woman and take a child of one day. So death doesn't matter. And I know every one of us are afraid. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to hear it. It's not a demon. Death is not a demon. It's just the time for you to go back to your maker. That is it. Okay, nobody wish anybody death, right? But that is reality of life. So your niche is you. If you don't preach your message, if you don't talk about your message, nobody will know you. You think you are afraid because you went through that abuse and you don't want to share it. Don't you know by sharing you are helping someone else? Don't you know by sharing you are also removing that pain from yourself? Because whatever you keep in your heart will continue to bother you and it will be a problem in your health. You are ashamed so that they will not say, oh, she's a prodigal son or child. You are ashamed because you don't want them to call you by name and say, oh, she's a pro. You are ashamed. Don't be ashamed. It doesn't matter. The name the enemy has given you or people has given you, it doesn't matter. As long as you yourself, you don't remain to answer that name, then it's not your name. Look at the person that the name was changed. His name was for sorrow, it meant sorrow and all of that. And God changed his name to Esiba. Your name will no more become sorrow. Your name will no more sorrow. So you can change your name. There is this young girl on TikTok. All what she does is to sort out puzzle. I love puzzle, but I don't even have patience for it. I love, putting the pieces together. Why? Because it will help you with your brain. It will discipline you. Puzzle is not something that you just pick. These two pencils, you put them together like this. No, it's a jigsaw. You have to look for it. Look for the head, the nose, the mouth, the hand, the finger, everything. Whatever they want you to sort, to puzzle, to sort out, you have to look. They will give you the picture of what you want to sort out. And then you have to look for the small pieces and put them together. That is why they call it jigsaw. Jigsaw. This girl will sit down there and be putting 5,000 pieces of puzzles, looking for the head, with time. It's not that they give them the whole day. They are timed. Maybe for 1 hour, they must solve that puzzle and put it together. Some people are cooking. Maybe you have the interest in cooking as a housewife. You cook. Put your cooking or show people out maybe how you cook your rice or your palm oil rice or your vegetable rice or whatever. Show people. So there are some people who doesn't know. And these days, the white people, they eat more. They are interested in eating more of our food. Why? Because they realize that our food is more delicious and palatable and is the most healthier food. Yes, very healthy food. Our food is very healthy if you don't know, because we eat more of vegetable, okra, and all of that. And they are all vegetables. So they're helping us as well. And to be strong. If you want to be strong, you go and eat what do you call it, banku, or what do you call it, pounded yam in the afternoon, you'll be sleeping. Oh. You'll be sleeping. So what is stopping you? If you die today, that's the end of it. And many of us are so afraid. We are not prepared for death. Nobody prepared for death. Even look at Ogogo, one of the Nigerian artists. The family were pleading after the doctor has said, come to conclusion that he cannot live. Why? Because it's on stage 4. There is no more remedy. The thing has spread. It's because I am not sure. I'm not going to blame him, because sometimes that thing can just erupt just anyhow. It's because you don't check yourself. You neglect your body because of money, because of business, because of wealth. You neglect your body. Your body is talking to you every time. It's saying something to you. It's saying something to you, right? But you are not listening. You are focusing on that money. Look at that lady, a Nigerian lady. That is what I heard. That pie in China, she collapsed. And someone said that she has been praying for longevity, praying for long life, praying for good health. You pray for good health, but you are not even looking and taking care of the good health that you want. She collapsed. Running a business. She went to China for business. She collapsed in a mall, shopping mall, public mall. At least she was doing something, running a business when she passed on. She was trying, but she probably neglected her health over money. Let me wake you up a bit. Social media goes where there is attention. That is why you people are here. Social media goes where there is attention. If I didn't put on the camera and start my live stream, TikTok will not recognize you. I mean, it will not, inform you or alert you. It will not invite you to join me. Because the algorithm understood that I come out every day, even if I don't come out at the same time. Yesterday, I came out around after 4, thereabouts, because I had a long day yesterday. Algorithm will push people to you. Why? Because he has understood your type of pattern when you come, when you show up. And that is the attention that the algorithm is giving me. If I decided not to come, nobody is going to flog me or chastise me. Maybe 1 or 2 people that are regular may say, oh, I haven't seen Ope today. Well, I hope she's all well and good. Apart from that, none of you that are newcomers will even bother, because you don't really know me. Your age doesn't define you. It doesn't define your capability. It doesn't define your dream. Except you get up and do something. Manifest that dream. There is a quote that says, and you can see it. It says, every stage of life carries strength. When you are young, you better run. When it's sunny, you better come out and do whatever you want to do. Don't wait until when you get to my age. I'm over 71, going 72 in a few months. And I am proud to be out here. I am proud to be in season. I am proud to be in moment. I am proud of what I am doing. Because if I can do it, I don't know what will stop you or what should stop you. Thank you, my darling, for joining, Claire. I hope you saw your message. I sent you a message about that, my face mark, whatever. Right? Thank you for joining. I don't know what you are waiting for. If I can do it at 71 plus, in fact, in a few months, I'll be 72 by the grace of God. And I will be here even in my 90s. If you like, cry and say, what is grandma doing? That is your own headache. Grandma is here for the purpose, and no one can shut me down. Nobody can say, no, don't come out, as long as I have the breath and I have the strength and the energy, and also the wisdom. I don't care about visit. If you don't like it, I don't care if you don't, about numbers of views. And no, all I care is to put out the information, and God is the one that will reward me for it. As time goes on, people will begin to know me, understand me, because Rome wasn't built in a day. Thank you, my love. Thank you for having me. God bless you. Does that resonate with you? That every stage of life carries strength. Some of you are still young and you cannot do much. You cannot do any jack shit. Why? Because you say, oh, my English, nobody likes me. Who cares who doesn't like you? I'm not looking for anybody to like me. In fact, I don't want you to like me. All I want you to do is to grab the message that I'm giving out for free. Because there will be a time that you have to pay for my service. Yes, I can tell you for free. There will be a time that you will pay for my service. I'm giving it out now every day. And you are coming, you are thinking that, oh, she's here just blabbing. Yes, I am blabbing to you, but for me, I know that I am helping someone here to change their life. Okay? So this is the time to start. This is the most powerful opportunity. And as I've said earlier, social media is the biggest opportunity that can happen to human race. And I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to witness it and witness more by the grace of God. Because there is going to be a shift. I told you, 2027, 2030, there will be a massive shift in the world that you will never be able to hold up to. I'm telling you, I've said it, I said it last year, I said it early this year. Go and write it down and put my name there that Opeolu said this. 2027 to 2030, there is going to be a massive blow in the world. Share COVID lẹ́yìn sọ. COVID is just a small thing. These people, yeah. I want you to rethink about this message. Rethink that your age doesn't matter. All what matters is for you to fulfill your calling. And not in the negligence of your health. Not because you want to make billions or millions and then you neglect your body, you neglect your health. You know all this now. They always say health is wealth. That is your first wealth. Even tó bá ní nǹkan kan, as long tó bá ní àlàáfíà, ohun gbogbo. Once you have health, you have everything. And so health, wealth will come. Wealth will come. We are talking about, growth, wealth growth. That one is another channel. That is what I post on my other channel. Wealth growth. And as well, I'm talking about how not to despise that humble beginning. Why? Because that is your story, that is your niche. Your life story, the problem you went through, that is your niche. If you don't tell people, if you don't because you are afraid, you don't want people to judge you. You say, hey, let them call you Mecca. That is your story. It's not that you deliberately went to Mecca to make Ashewu or to do Ashewu. It's for a reason. There was a problem that allowed you to fall in the depths of the enemy. But once you know that, hey, this is a mistake, you take yourself out, you wash yourself and go. Remember the woman in the Bible that everyone was pointing finger. Everybody in the community was, oh, I know her. Oh, I know her. Oh, 10 men slept with her. 10, 20 ọkùnrin bá sùn. 20 ọkùnrin bá sùn. Wo Ọlọ́run tó yọ ẹ́ pé o ti já dànù bí àkísà tí ò nókùn. Ọlọ́run yọ ẹ́ ń bá sọ ẹ́ sí ṣáláńgá straight ni. I don't know who called you to come and say this thing. In fact, máa gbé ẹ sí ṣáláńgá. Máa gbé ẹ sí ṣáláńgá ń sìn ni. Bye-bye. See you in 100 years' time. They were pointing fingers at this woman. And Jesus said, oh, I see. He was not even looking at their face. Ó mọ̀ pé àwọn backbaters, àwọn aláròkáyé, àwọn monitoring spirit, they were monitoring her. How did they know that she's aṣẹ́wó? How did they know if they were not monitoring her, following her about pé aṣẹ́wó ni? Báwo ló ṣe mọ̀? If you did not follow her into a house, how did you know that that is their job or that was their job? So Jesus said, if you have no sin, you know in your heart that you are so pure, like a crystal clear. Oh yeah, pick the stone and throw at her. Every one of them left because there is nobody will come and tell me they have no sin or they have not sinned. So they all left. After then, Jesus looked up and said, woman, where are your accusers? He couldn't find them. She couldn't find them. They're all gone. So nǹkan tí ayé bá sọ nípa Elaine is just for a moment. It will never last forever, even though the social media doesn't forget. But don't do what the social media will not forget about you, or what the world will keep reminding the social media every year about you. Okay? It's a reminder to keep us believing in ourselves, to believe that we can do better. Have you ever challenged yourself and say, this thing, I must go and climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Have you made up your mind to say, what you cannot do, you are going to do it? You challenge yourself, I'm going to do it, regardless the pain. I saw a lady yesterday. Was it yesterday? On Sunday. I saw the video on TikTok. This lady was 2 times my size. You see, she could not even lift the leg. But she was struggling. Guess what? I believe maybe after 6 months or 7 months or a year, I don't know how long for, she dropped in weight. She dropped in weight. If you do not sacrifice, you cannot get to where you want to get to. There is a price to pay for your achievements. There is a price to pay for success. There is a price to pay for getting to the top. Listen and listen carefully. If you're in Nigeria, maybe you know this person, Mrs. What's her name? Kemi Osun, Ade Osun. You know, she was the former finance minister in Ogun State, right? And husband passed on, and she made a statement. She made a statement, and I want you to learn from this. That is why I'm sharing it. It's not to mock her or to just, say for saying sake. I want us to learn from this. And what I want you to learn from me is by listening. Be active. Be an active listener, not a passive listener. A passive listener will listen everything. Be an active listener. I want you to listen to this. The former minister of finance, Kemi Adeosun, described the pie of her husband was painful. That is how she described it, that it was painful. Hear this and hear me well. She said, and I quote, "He wasn't sick. He simply went to bed or sleep and didn't wake up." And she said, "That is the way I did like to go." Listen, let me repeat it again. She said, and I quote, "He wasn't sick. He simply went to sleep and didn't wake up." It could happen to anybody. And she also said, that is the way she will love to go when it's time for her to go. She also recalls the plan. That is where I am going. She also recalled the plans of traveling more often. They've been married for 33 years. And they had a meeting, according to her, that every three months, they should take a break and travel. Enilari Aomola, no one knows the next minute. No one knows tomorrow. Nobody knows when we will die. Nobody knows when God will call us home. And that is why I am here, prophesying to you that you should wake up out of your slumber and do something to help you and your family. Enti o ba se ni ayé ma be ka. If you don't show up, nobody will know you. If she wasn't a finance minister, I wouldn't have known who Kemia Adeosun was. But because she was a finance minister, and I knew her story, in fact, she's my mentor, and I followed her on Afri City, what's the Niger City or something like that she does. After, she left that job as a finance minister, she started doing her own thing. She said something that they made a plan, they had a meeting that every three months they should be going away and on holiday or just take a break. See, someone that planned, that had a meeting, never knew that he will never see the first 3 months to travel. So we are all just here. We don't know when. But whatever you do, that is what people will know you to be or what you have done. If I should go today or tomorrow, you will miss me on social media. You will say, "Oh, I remember that lady. My children should post it and say, oh, my mama has gone," and all of that. You will remember me. Even if you don't remember my name, this face that you see as my backdrop, you will relate, you will recollect. You will recollect. You will remember, "Oh, that lady, I see her. She always wear gray hair and comes with one funny lipstick." You will remember me. Why? Because I refuse to be to shoot myself on the feet. I refuse to remain small. I refuse not to do something. I refuse. I could have said I'm retired. I could have said I'm a grandma who needs me. Let me blow your mind. Do you know the analytics? When I go and check my analytics, do you know the most people that watch me? People that are 30, 35, 40, 50. People that are 60, they are not even following me. The people that are following me are children. The age of my children. So if I'm not doing something or they are not learning from me, why would they be following me? Look at this one. He's saying you are pretty. Is that what you are preaching here? Is that what you are talking about? You are pretty. You are so pretty. Thank you so much. Maxi Play. God bless you, my love. Right? If I don't show myself, how will she be able to just put that comment there? Even if she wants to say, "Oh, she's ugly," she could easily say, "Oh, you're ugly." I'm not going to get upset because she said I'm ugly To her, I feel ugly, but it doesn't make me ugly. And it's not going to make me angry. Why? Because I know that I'm not ugly. And I appreciate someone that make a comment, oh, you are so pretty. Why? Because they can see. Even the person is not listening to me. it's what they can see, it's what is, they wrote. And I don't blame them. Hey, I want to encourage you that you are watching me. I have businesses that I am into. I'm a farmer. I'm a digital marketer. I'm into property. I'm into so many things that I do behind the scene. I'm also a student. If you don't know, I am also a student that I am studying and I do exam. So, in other words, if this grandma who is over 71 can do it, you have no excuses. I want to hold your hand. If you know that you are ready, you can join my business. There is a link in the bio. You can join my business. If I can do it, you also can equally do the best, even greater than me. This lady and her husband planned. They had a meeting and said, every three months, we will be going on holiday. Money is not the problem. Their children, they've been married for 33 years. Their children, they are all grown up. They can leave them behind and travel. But hey, had it been they have been doing that before the man died, it wouldn't have been an issue. But they realized that, hey, we have neglected ourselves. Even though we are doing business, we are good, we are okay, but yet they have no time to relax. That is why I say sometimes you need to be selfish as a woman. Why am I saying so? Or why did I say so? You need to be selfish. Because a woman carries a lot. We carry a lot on our shoulder. We are our husband keeper. We are our children's keeper. We are the cook. We are the wife. We are the mother. We are the auntie. We are everything. The man will always deposit whatever they want to deposit, whatever they want to give you, and they are gone. But some men do help around the home. And if you are lucky, you can employ some help to come and help you, like a house help and all of that. But in fact, some people don't. One of my mentor, my pastor, they don't have any house help in their house because he said he doesn't want anyone in their home. So he does the laundry. He does the ironing. A pastor, a wealthy man, it's not a kwekwe pastor. If I mention his name, you probably know him. He does the laundry in his house. He irons his own clothes and his children's clothes and his wife. The wife cook. They clean the house together. I did not say it, he told us. He told us. And so don't come and tell me that you're a man, because you are rich, you cannot do this, because you are this, you cannot cook, you cannot do. Listen, it doesn't diminish you. It doesn't remove any hair from you. It doesn't make you a lesser man. In fact, it gives you the grace. Why? Because your children will do the same thing when they are married. Especially the men or the boys. They will do the same thing when they are married, and they will have a peaceful family. Because if a man who is married neglects his children, neglects his wife, and go and stay with another woman outside, it means there is a problem in that family. If there is any problem whatsoever in that family, the best thing you need to do is to call your wife and say, listen, there is a fire on the mountain. Why don't we have a meeting and iron out this problem? Iron it out. Forget and forgive each other and move on. Thank you. How are you, my darling? Right? You are welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and power tap. Okay. No, I wasn't. Okay? Don't go there. I don't know you. Right? So, I don't mean, in a rude way, but I don't really care about that. That is not me. All right? So, please, your age doesn't matter whether you are 21, 16, 15, 19. Let me round off with this. One of my coach, and I'm going to mention another, one of my mentor that I follow. One of my coach said this thing. She said, it amazes me to see that we are not important when it comes to our own dream. Do you know what that means? It amazes me to see that when it comes to achieving our dreams, we are not important. We don't take it seriously. But when it's time for you to go to your 9-to-5 job, you get up early. You run and run and run and run and run so that you will not be late, so that they will not deduct that money from your wages. So that they will not deduct your salary. But when it comes to you to chase after your dream, to become better in life, you are giving excuses. Oh, I can't speak English. Nobody likes me. Oh, nobody is supporting me. Sometimes I come, nobody is here. Nobody. 0 person is here. But what do? I don't look at that because I am more than enough. I have self-esteem. I don't allow that to put me down and say, oh God, nobody is watching me. Nobody is supporting me. Most of the time, nobody power tap. Nobody. Do I still deliver the message? I do. I don't care whether you power tap or not. I don't care if nobody comes to me or not. All what I care is to make sure that someone grab the message that I'm putting out there. As long as that message can change one life, transform one life, I'm satisfied. I don't care the number of people that is watching me. I don't care whether you power tap or not. I don't care. Because that doesn't make me. It doesn't make me feel or to have ego and say, yes, I have arrived. I have 13,000 people watching me. You can have 13,000 number. Why? Because you probably promote yourself. You promote it so that the people will not be saying, yeah, nobody is watching that and she's still there alone. I don't care. It's all in the mindset. I don't care if nobody comes. All I care is that as long as I put the message out, I have done my own bit. The rest is in the hand of God. And God is the rewarder of those that diligently seek him. As I am, this is my calling, this is my ministry. If you don't know, nobody can stop me, even in my 90s. To God be the glory. If I continue to have this life, which I will, because I take care of my health. My health is my priority. I don't care whatever you wear, whatever I wear. I don't care. As long as I come decent, simplicity is my own thing. I'm not rubbing shoulder against anybody. I'm not looking at you and say, oh, because you are doing this, I should be chasing after that. No, I don't chase after shadow. I do my own thing, and when I'm done, I'm gone. I go and do something else because I occupy myself. If I show you my timetable, you will scream, what is she doing? You will scream. Yesterday, I was in a class. I didn't sleep until around, 2 or 3 in the morning. I slept for only 4 hours. Woke up, joined class, 9 o'clock. I didn't finish until about 4 yesterday evening. Immediately I finished, I came online. Did my live stream. When I'm done, I went to have my dinner. After dinner, I joined another meeting at 7 o'clock till 10. When it was 11:30, I had a shower and I went to bed. You will scream. I occupy my mind because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you are not busy doing something, and I'm not saying be a busybody gossiping around the globe, no. Don't be the CNN. Leave CNN with CNN. Be occupied with God, what God has given you to do. And we all have all what it takes. Now, one of my mentor, Gary V, I come out once a day. And I probably post once a day. In fact, I only post once a day because it's too much. I'm telling you. I have maybe 5 platforms that I post on every day. That also takes about 1 hour, 2 hours. And I will also do the whatever and whatever. Gary Vee said that he posted 343 pieces of content in a day. If you don't know Gary Vee, go and Google Gary Vee. Gary Vee posted 343 contents in a day. In fact, I am struggling with the only one that I am doing. I'm telling you, because it's not easy. But the more you do it, the more it becomes easier for you. Before I have to master, hello, big boy, how are you? Thank you for liking the live stream. Right? Go and put picture on your name. Don't use fake picture. There is no picture on your name. Why are you doing? What are you doing on social media then? Right? 343 contents in a day. My goodness. Where does he have the energy? But it didn't start like that. I have been watching Gary Vee over 10 years. I have 2 or 3 of his books that he wrote. Over 10 years, I've been following Gary Vee. Over 10 years on social media. And that could have even told me that I should also be on social media. When you have been watching someone on social media, Gary Vee is a big guy on social media. I go to his platform now and again to get information, to understand what is going on on the social media and all of that. And he mentioned something. He said in the next 5 years, if you don't get it, that is it. If you don't get on the space, that is it. You can never understand what social media is. And social media is changing every day. Look at YouTube now. YouTube has changed the way it's allowing people to run YouTube. It's no more like before. Facebook has changed. You cannot, if you put any video on Facebook, after 1 month or 6 months or so, they will remove it. They will remove it. They realize that they are growing out of space. They are growing. They build their homes, their mansion in the air. That is why they call it iCloud. That is why it's called iCloud. Have you built your own mansion in iCloud? You have not even started. How can you build on iCloud? YouTube has changed. He said by 2027, February, everything will change about YouTube. And I said it. I said this thing that you are overlooking and just, taking, like a pinch of salt. You are handling it like a pinch of salt. You better run with social media and content. You are saying, how will you start? Come and ask me. You have to pay for the information. Gary Vee said, if you don't direct attention to yourself now, in the next 5 years, you will be nowhere. It doesn't mean that you will buy you. It's telling you that you will not be able to meet up with social media because there is a lot that is coming. And I said it. I said it last year. I said it this year, early this year, that 2027, 2030, the whole world will change. And it will shock you. COVID that finished, that is nothing. Another big blow is coming. COVID, do you know how many billionaires that COVID produced or provided? Or millionaires that COVID? You know what I mean by COVID? I don't want to complete the name. Yeah? You know how many millionaires? Stop wasting your time. Even if you are over 70, you still have a lot to give. If you are 60, you have a lot to give. If you are 30, you have much, much more to give. If you are 14, 16, watching me, you have a lot to give. So on this note, I'm going to end the live stream here. I will encourage you, if you want to get into a digital marketing business. I'm in a digital marketing business. I'm a digital marketer, and if I can do it, can do it. So if you want to know more about what I do as a digital marketer, go into my bio, check it, look through it, sign up for it, and you will not regret that you did. Okay? So until I come your way, I still remain Opeolu. Please, if you can help me, do me a favor. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel, right? So I need your help. I want to get to 1,000 sub, and so that I can get monetized, and then yeah, I'm 4K watch hour, because by February 2027, you will need 1,000 sub, 8,000 watch hour, and as well, if you are counting that short video, you will need more than how many millions of watch hour. So if you love yourself, start now. Start creating. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. You will get perfect on the job. As you do it, you get better. As you do it, you get better. I remember when I first started, it was my daughter that opened Facebook for me that time. She said, Mom, you always read Bible, we do Bible study, we deliberate and all of that. Why not open Facebook? I said, what is Facebook? Then she opened the Facebook for me, and what I did then, I was posting. Every day I post. I've been on social media for a while. I post the word of God and everything, but as time goes on, I had that that voice, that inner voice in me, and said, that's Wednesday, instead of posting about religion, why not talk about finance? I didn't know that God is taking me somewhere. I didn't know. Then on Saturday, I talk about health. Why? Because when my son was sick, I was curious that the medication they were giving him, when he take it, he will eat and sleep. He was becoming on himself, unwell. And I said, there is something in this thing. So I went to learn about natural thing. I don't want to mention it because of this young boy here, right? So I went to learn about it to understand what else I can do. Why? Because I also remember growing up with my parents, my grandparents in particular. Whenever we visit them, they will give us natural agbo and all of that, asije and all of that. I don't care whether you want to know what asije is, or if you know, you say, oh, yak, that is your own palaver. All I know is that it is good for me. If it wasn't good for me, I will not be where I am today. So don't forget where you were coming from. Don't forget your tradition. Don't forget. Don't say because you are in diaspora, you want to become like a Igbo. You can never be. Even if you marry a Igbo, you can never be. You can never be. So don't forget where you come from. Stay blessed, and make sure that you take a baby step and start something. And I want to be part of your story. If you are ready, if you are you are about to do something, let me be part of your story. Let me know, and I will support you in any way I can. Until then, take care and have a lovely day and a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Enjoy yourself. Health is wealth. Don't forget.